Hi, this is the brain. So, the brain consists of three main parts. This whole colorful thing is the cerebrum. Cerebrum, which is also known as the cerebral cortex. This is the cerebellum, and this is the brainstem. Inside here, there's limbic system. So let's talk about the cerebrum. This orange part here is the frontal lobe. This frontal lobe of the cerebrum consists of prefrontal cortex, premotor cortex, and also as the primary motor cortex. So let's talk about the frontal lobe. The frontal lobe is involved in movement, motor, problem solving, decision making, and also planning. So its main function are for motor functions, higher order functions, planning and problem solving, concentration and attention span, reasoning forward and critical thinking, judgment, impulse control, memory, emotional response, and also expressive language and meaning. This is the function for the frontal lobe. Next, we move on to the parietal lobe. The parietal lobe consists of the primary somatosensory area, somatosensory association area, and also the primary taste area. So it controls the direct voluntary movement, manipulation of object, and the integration of different senses that follows basically for touch and pain receptor, for speech, for information processing, understanding the concept of time, and also the visual attention and face recognition. Next, we move on to the temporal lobe. This temporal lobe consists of sensory speech area, primary auditory area, and also the auditory association area. It functions as to give the hearing ability and auditory perception. It also understands spoken language and also the rhythm. It also gives you memory acquisition and learning. Some visual perception is also under the temporal lobe, and it is also for emotional responses as well as speech. Next, we move on to the occipital area. For the occipital lobe, it consists of the primary visual facts and also as visual association area. It is all about the eyes. When we talk about the eyes, The occipital lobe mainly processes the information from the eyes to the brain. Next, we move on to the cerebellum. The cerebellum is only about 10% of the brain. It acts to relay information to muscles to control movements, which means that any information to control any movement in our body is controlled by the cerebellum. For example, when the thunder hits strike, you will start to drive carefully, where you slow your movement of your leg to the brake, and also you concentrate more on your vision. Next, the brainstem. The brainstem works to connect the brain to the spinal cord. So as you see, this is the brain, and the spinal cord will follow into the vertebra at the backbone. So it is consists of the midbrain, which is located at here, the pons here, the medulla oblongata, which is also functions for respiratory, and also the spinal cord here. As we know, our brain is very special. Its average weight is 1.5 kilogram. It is only 2% of body weight, and yet it consumes 15% of cardiac output and also 20% of oxygen. As we know, there are neurons in here, and there are 100 billion neurons in the brain, and yet surprisingly 50% of the 100 billion neurons are in the cerebellum. This brain have no pain receptor. It means it cannot feel any pain, and the brain cells can stay alive for 4 to 6 minutes without oxygen before dying. That's all. Thank you.